What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samurai Sports Network. I hope everyone had a great start of the week. I hope you guys had a very great and safe Halloween. I myself did. I had a very nice Halloween. I spent it with my friends, just chillaxing, eating food, talking, everything like that, watching some movies. It was great. It was an enjoyable time. I hope those of you guys who went trick-or-treating, you had a great haul of candy, everything like that. Hope that everybody, is just safe in general. And I hope you guys all had a great weekend. It was a Dolphin game-free weekend, which to a lot of people might be no stress. And to some people might be, a sad thing. But as you guys know, I haven't been posting since Saturday. I was in New York, which is why the Saturday video, it was a scheduled video. Yada 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 yada. I was tired. I'm back, back to kind of full everything. I got my shit in order. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but you should follow me on Twitter because then you'll figure everything out. But because I need to go buy batteries for my light, we need to do a video that's on the desktop. So we're gonna be doing the week 9 predictions here. So we're going to start with the game that's tonight, the Thursday night football game, that is Raiders against 49ers. This is pretty much a why would you ever watch this game. I think that the Raiders are probably going to win, but I'm going to go with the 49ers just because the Raiders seem to absolutely fall apart in second halves. So that's what I'm going to go with the 49ers. I don't think you should watch this game, honestly. Even if you love football, this is pretty much a who's going to get the first pick overall game. And so we're going to go from there. We're now going to go to the AFC games. Chiefs-Browns. Honestly, the Browns just fired their offensive coordinator, their head coach. Now their defensive coordinator is now their head coach, and Greg Williams. So everyone who thought that the Browns were going to be a good team, I apologize for you because you were wrong. And people said they were going to be a playoff team, all this other stuff. I apologize. Come back down to earth with the rest of us, Dolphin fans, and you accept it, right? Jets-Dolphins. This is pretty much the same thing, kind of two shit show teams. The Jets win, they pop up to 4-5 and semi get back into a playoff race. Dolphins win, they pop up to 5-4 and kind of need the Bengals to lose, and all this other stuff. So, and the Bengals are on a bye, so it doesn't even really help them. So, yeah, it's a very shit showy type of way, but I'm gonna give the Dolphins the win here. I just don't think that they lose to the Jets. I think the Jets are going to be a very talented team for years to come. I think Sam Darnold is the answer at quarterback for the Jets. And I think that Todd Bowles has been a great coach for them. But I think that it's just not their year yet. I just don't think it's their time yet. They lost their best running back in Isaiah Crowell. So I just don't think it's their time yet. Ravens, Steelers, I think it's going to be a great game. Honestly, the Ravens are a way better team than I thought that they were. But they've been choking away a lot of games. And it seems like what they were at the beginning of the year, kind of like the Dolphins, I guess, but the Ravens more talented, is not what they are now. The Steelers, though, they're starting to pick up some pace, but I'm going to give the Ravens the win here. I just like the Ravens better in this situation, and so I'm just going to give them the win on this one. And they would improve to 5-4. Texans, Broncos. This is going to be Demaryius Thomas against his old team. I honestly think that the Texans are the better team, regardless of Demaryius Thomas being there or not. The Texans have hit a stride, and I think they're going to win their 6 straight. And it's a good thing for the Texans because now, Deshaun Watson's getting back to the self that we know Deshaun Watson can be at, and he's playing at an elite level right now, and hopefully they can continue to do that. So hopefully they do. This should be a great game on Sunday. It's not Sunday Night Football, but it should be a great game on Sunday. So that's prime time. That should be nice. Bears, Bills. The Bills are absolutely falling apart. It seems like Nathan Peterman's going to start, but the Bears also aren't the greatest team in the entire world. It seems like the Bears are always up and down, but the NFC is kind of weak right now. So when we thought that the AFC was going to be the weak conference and the NFC was going to be the strong conference, you see teams like the Falcons, the Cowboys, the Lions, the Eagles, the Packers, the Vikings, Seahawks even sometimes. All those teams are teams that we think should be making the playoffs, and they're not. So it seems like things have kind of flip-flopped because now it seems like there's a good 9 to 10 teams in the AFC that can make the playoffs, and there's also a good 9 to 10 teams that can make the playoffs in the NFC, but it's also that just a lot of the NFC teams are really weak, except for their very strong ones. So it's a little interesting, but I'm going to give the Bears the win here. I think they improved to 5-3, and they don't lose again. I would be shocked if they lose to Nathan Peterman and the Bills. Chargers coming off a bye go against Seahawks. I think Chargers are one of the better teams in the AFC. I think that they improved to 6-2 on the year, and they beat the Seahawks. I think there's nothing really more to tell about that. That's also a primetime game. Packers, Patriots is Sunday Night Football. Yes, it is. Sunday Night Football, Packers and Patriots. Think about it or not, right now this is a huge game with applications for the Dolphins, because let's say the Dolphins, regardless of what you think about them right now, let's say that the Dolphins can somehow mount a comeback. The rest of the schedule is not the greatest. The Colts is not the worst game in the world. They could definitely win that. The Bills, they could win. The Patriots at home seems like they could win that. The Jaguars seems like they can definitely win that. And then the Bills, it seems like they can obviously definitely win that. So when you look at all these games, it looks like they could probably finish, let's say that's one loss, win, loss, win. So 6-2, I believe, right? So wait, I don't know. Regardless, seems they can finish off well. Then they could probably finish off to 10-6, 6-2 from the Jets game, so that would be 5-2. Seems like they can finish off well. It won't, obviously, unless they can beat the Vikings and beat the Packers, which I would be absolutely stunned by, but then that would mean that we would probably lose to the Bills both times if that happens, just because that's Dolphins football. I do think they can win with Brock Osweiler against the Jets. Everything else would be kind of up in the air, but I think the game against the Jets is a must win, and it's an obvious win. But Packers, Patriots, I think this has implications for the Dolphins, whether you think so or not. The Patriots schedule, although it's not very strong later on in the year, if they lose here, they could possibly lose to the Titans. You just never know. The Jets, I don't see them losing. The Vikings, there's a possibility of them losing. The Steelers, there's a possibility of them losing. So that could be 1, 2, 3 more losses. Add in the Dolphins, possibly. That's 4 more losses. So that it's possible. It's the Patriots, so it's probably not going to happen, but it's possible. So it's some implications that could matter, blah, blah, blah. I think the Packers are the better team, though, than the Patriots, even though the Patriots have a better record. I just think that the Packers are a better football team. They did lose last week to the Rams when they should have won, but I think that they're kind of hitting their stride now. And when it comes to Packers, Patriots, it's still going to be a good game no matter what. Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady, no matter what the records are, they could both be 4-3-1, and this would still be an outstanding game. So that's going to be a good one to watch. Cowboys, Titans, this is the first time we're going to see Amari Cooper as a member of the Cowboys. I think that the Titans can pull this win off, though. I do think that there's a possibility for them to win. I'm going to give them the win there. Although I would love to see what the Cowboys could come out and do with Amari Cooper. I think it's possible they could win. So if you believe in the Cowboys, I would say take them. I just think that the Titans are going to win. Buccaneers, Panthers, I think this is an obvious one. The Panthers are one of the quietest teams right now in the entire NFL, and I think they enjoy it that way because they've been playing very, very good complementary football on all 3 sides of the field, like of the football field. Like special teams wise, defensively, offensively, they've been playing a great game every game. So, yeah. I think their only bad game was against the Giants, which they had to win on a long field goal. But besides that, they've been playing really, really good football, and I think that they're going to come away and beat the Buccaneers. Falcons, Redskins, I'm going to give the Redskins this W on this one. I like the Falcons, but I really like what the Redskins have been doing, and I think that they continue to win. I think they are the clear-cut best team in the NFC East, and I give them that going to 6-2. Something that they couldn't do with Kirk Cousins is just something to memorize. Think about that with Alex Smith. Now they're going to be 6-2, and then most likely I'm going to give the Lions this win, so the Vikings would drop to 4-1. Just some stuff to think about there. Rams, Saints, prime time football. Oh, I was not picking a team on this one right there. Okay, I think personally the Rams are 8-0. I think that the Saints are the best team in football. It's going to get a lot of hate, right? But I think the New Orleans Saints are the best team right now in football, and I think that the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl. That's what I'm going to leave you guys off on. Hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. Hope you guys check out DolphinsTalk.com. They have a lot of great stuff on there. Anthony Saba does great play-by-play stuff after games and kind of goes over things. If you want to understand concepts even better, then you can go check that out. He also has a Twitter. Dolphins Talk has a Twitter. In case you're wondering why I always shout out Anthony Saba, it's just because although there's a lot of other people that are on the DolphinsTalk.com, I guess like network tree type of thing like that, he's one of my favorites. I really like the content that he does. He also posts on YouTube and everything like that, and so I just really like to put his stuff out there. I just really enjoy watching it. I watch it on my own, and it's enlightening, especially for someone who doesn't know a lot of stuff about football itself. So if you don't know a lot about football, you just really watch the games, but you want to understand certain concepts, even some things that I miss. You can even get that perfectly down packed through him. So I hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace.